Hey guys, Metal Viking 82 here, back with another CD review. This time I'm going to be talking about the latest album from Unleashed. This is Odalheim. See Johnny and the boys on the back, and of course you got to have a little Thor's hammer, a little saying from him. You probably can't really read that too well. And right off the bat, when I look at this CD, the one thing I notice is that the CD cover is not like any of their others, to be honest with you. You know, pretty much every cover that they've ever done, except for I think Hell's Unleashed, usually has some kind of, you know, Viking-related theme to it. You know, there's like, you know, whether it's a long ship carrying Vikings across the sea, or a helmet, or just anything to do with the Viking, you know, imagery and stuff. This really does not have that. I mean, you've got, you know, down below here, you can kind of see you've got a little wooden door with some runes on it underneath of a tree. But up here you mostly see, you know, battleships and machine guns. It's a totally different cover, which, you know, it's all right. I just kind of wish there was more of a Viking, you know, image to it, but that's just me. I mean, these guys are supposed to be, you know, I label them as Viking death metal, but, you know, this is just a minor gripe. You know, but the music itself is actually what's important. And right off the bat, again, as soon as you put this on and the opening track, Fimbulwinter, kicks in, the one thing I notice is that the opening riffs, in fact, the riffs for that entire song are very black metal-ish. You know, Johnny's got his usual, you know, vocals, but then another thing he started adding in is more of a black metal-ish rasp kind of thing going on, especially when he gets to the chorus where he, you know, says that, you know, the Fimbulwinter, the way he says it is more black metal-ish, and even in the follow-up track, what is it? Well, the title track, Odalheim, he kind of gives those vocals as well. So it's almost like he's trying to introduce a little bit of a different vocal to it, which actually it sounded really good. It just kind of took me by surprise the first time I heard it. I was like, wow. I was like, you know, I even checked just to make sure that there was no guest vocals on this, and all the vocals were done by Johnny himself. None of the other members did. There was no guest appearances. And when it comes to Unleashed, you know what you're going to get. You're going to get a solid, you know, excuse me, Swedish death metal album, Viking imagery, Viking lyrics. There's a lot of really good songs on here. I love the, you know, the opening two, Fimbulwinter and Odalheim. Let's see. The Soil of Our Fathers, Germania. I mean, the whole album is really good. I enjoyed it. I mean, it's Unleashed, you know, and within the last year, they have become one of my favorite bands to listen to. You know, I used to, when it came to Viking metal, I always thought of them on Amarth. You know, they're still my number one when it comes to Viking metal. And, you know, then I started listening to a little bit more and more of Unleashed, and within this last year, I finally completed my collection on them. Well, I still need to get an actual copy of Hell's Unleashed, because all I have is a promo copy, and that just doesn't do it for me. But yeah, if you like Unleashed, definitely check this out. It's a really good album. I give it a 4.5 out of 5. It misses a, you know, half point off just because of the lack of Viking imagery on the cover. Like I said, minor point, I know, just my little gripe for it, but still, it's a solid album. You know, this great Swedish death metal, you can't go wrong with any Unleashed as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, check this out, and I'll see you guys next video.